Hey guys, Al here, Vitalize Seed. I hope everybody's having a good Sunday. Today I want to talk about CO2 respiration. So this is a grower and a friend of ours. We went over his tests on Friday. And when you look at CO2 respiration, first off, we want to know what is it. So you and I are breathing, we're respirating CO2, carbon dioxide. Similarly, our soils are alive, and they're going to do the same thing. And in general, the higher that number, the better your microbial population is. So this number is 46. Ideally, we want that 120 or higher based on Ward's Soil Health Assessment Guide that they, I think that's on their website. You can check that out. So this grower went on to vitalizeseed.com. He bought the soil health assessments, and there's a whole bunch of other data, but just for sake of the length of the video, we're just going to talk about soil respiration here. So as this grower works with the Vitalize Seed 1-2 system and reduces tillage or eliminates tillage or uses a no-till, right? So we're going to reduce that disturbance. We're going to reduce reliance on synthetic fertilizers. There may be some because this grower has such low organic matter, but we're going to reduce his reliance on it, and we're going to slowly get to the point where we're balancing with the 1-2 system, spring to fall and fall to spring, spring to fall to fall, spring. And we're going to drive that soil respiration up through that system, which is going to help create better soil aggregation biologically, right? So that's with the fungi and the bacteria. Fungi, you'll probably heard me talk about something called glomalin, which it can produce, which is like a biotic glue, as Ray Archuleta says, which is going to hold that soil together. So don't just look at pH when you get a soil test, because there's a lot more to look at. Now, this is a soil health assessment, so it's going to give you these metrics, but this is something you could do every couple of years even, just to kind of see where you're at, and just realize it's good. There's going to be some variability, but in general, you could see where you're at. You know, I mean, across my farm, it's all of the fields are similar in nature. Let's just put it that way. So even though there's variability between them, 100 parts per million or something, it's not like I'm seeing one at 46 and the next one at 800. So I do want to show you one of the fields on my farm and where that soil respiration is. And this is one that has been in the Vitalize system for a little while now. So as you can see, the pH is the same. My organic matter's quite a bit better than that gentleman's. And I would like to see that increase over time as well. But then if you look at the soil respiration, is 546. So really impressed with that. I do think it has to do with not only the Vitalize 1-2 system, but also, using the Vitalize seed armor, using the Vitalize seed feed, getting those plants off to a really good, strong start, so that you're getting a really strong root system, and then they're allowing biology to take over, using the Spectrum Plus Myco from Tenio Biologics. Just to, like I've said before to people, even if you use them every other planting or every third planting, it's like $45 to the acre. It's not a huge investment on that Spectrum Plus Myco, and it's just going to help to establish any bacteria that maybe isn't in your soil. There's a whole bunch in there, and you can just simply add that to your soil and keep driving that respiration up and getting those plants to have those really good synergistic relationships to that biology in the soil. So I'm going to be getting PFLA testing back. I'm going to overlay that on top of this data so I can bring to you guys, what does the bacterial to fungal ratios look like and stuff. It's going to take me a little bit of time. It's my first time going over PFLA, so I want to make sure that I am fully understanding it and comprehending it so I can bring you guys the best information possible. But in general, really happy to see the soil respiration keep climbing up. We've continued to see that with the Vitalize system, the spring feeding the fall and the fall feeding the spring, and the spring feeding the fall and the fall feeding the spring, it's designed to do this, right? We want to drive respiration. We want to drive nutrient cycling, and how are we going to do that but with biology? So thank you guys so much for following along. If you like this stuff, please share, subscribe, and check us out at vitalizeseed.com and enjoy the rest of your Sunday afternoon.